What's going on, guys? It's your boy Neeks back with another match review. This time it's the Manchester derby in the Carabao Cup second leg, and it ended Man City 0, Manchester United 1. We may have won the battle, but we lost the war. Man City go through 3-2 on aggregate. Yes, there's going to be no Wembley appearance for Manchester United this season. No Wembley final for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his first full season as Manchester United manager. At the moment, of course, we're still in the FA Cup, but we'll see what happens there. As far as this game goes, I mean, we won the game 1-0. A game that most would not have expected us to win. I wasn't expecting us to win, but as I've said and I keep saying, and the record is there to show, our results against the big six, so to speak, the bigger teams, is generally good. The way we like to play tends to suit those games because those teams like to boss possession and we can hit them on the break. Today's game wasn't like that. It really wasn't. We'll get into it in a bit more details. And additionally, playing at the Etihad, our better results in Manchester derbies of late, recently anyway, have been at the Etihad. We can't seem to really get a result at home. I can't remember the last time we beat them at home. But away from home, we beat them a good number of times. Twice this season alone. Of course, we beat them on their Centurion season, 3-2. That comeback, Pogba, Sanchez, etc. Smalling. And yeah, we tend to get decent results at the Etihad. I don't know exactly what it is about that, but we can't seem to win at home. And really, it's the home leg, and more importantly, the first leg of the home leg. So the first quarter of this game, that cost us. We were 3-0 down, and at that point, we were like tie over. Got to go back in the end of the first leg. We said, all right, we've got a chance. And the same way Man City missed a bunch of chances in the first game when they were 3-0 up and it could have been 4-5-6, really. Today, they could have been 1-2-3 and probably should have been 1-2-3 up. David De Gea made about 3 great saves in the first... Well, 3 very good saves in the first half an hour, just under. The first one was from Aguero. There's a dink ball over the top from Kevin De Bruyne, does that so well. And Aguero peels off to the back post, peels off Luke Shaw and heads it across David De Gea, who makes a diving save down to his right. Then there's a shot from Mahrez, which he saves with his feet. And there was another one, I just can't remember it off the top of my head. Well, there was 3 saves he made. And he's catching everything. I don't think we won a corner in the whole game. And Man City had about 7, and I don't really remember a shot on target from the corners. Granted, some of them were short corners, but anything that came in the box, David De Gea was catching. It's one of his better performances, one of his best performances this season. Kept the clean sheet, obviously, in the end as well. Throughout the game, there was a few chances. Sterling goes through one-on-one. David De Gea stands him up and follows him across the box. He can't get a clear sight goal, and once he got past the head, there were 3 guys on the line, and he blazed over the bar. Probably should have scored if it was my striker. I'll be bemoaning them for that miss. But on our respect, we did well in that regard. There was a poor back pass from Lindelof, and David De Gea to come rushing out to meet it before Sergio Aguero, which he did. He had a very good game, I'll give him that. And it's only because of him why, let's say, we were in the game come the last 5-10 minutes, why we felt we had a chance. It was a great strike, by the way, from Matic, who actually had a good game, all things considered, but obviously him being sent off, it makes it difficult for me to say he was our best player because he did get sent off. But I think he was actually our best player, outfield player at least, if you don't include De Gea. He was very, very good on the ball. He was very good. But other than him on the ball, we were terrible. We were absolutely terrible. We were treating the ball like a hot potato. We did not want to hold it. We couldn't hold it. The ball was bouncing off us. Martial couldn't trap the ball once. Maybe late in the second half he had a couple, but in the first half everything was just bouncing right off him. We couldn't relieve ourselves of any pressure. Then we're trying to pass out from the back for the whole game, getting ourselves in trouble. Maguire nearly gives a goal to Man City. He has to recover his own error. It was so, every time we tried to pass out, it looked like we were going to concede. And then we couldn't go a bit long because striker and the forwards weren't holding the ball. Jesse Lingard was terrible on the ball. Terrible. Solskjaer absolutely laid into him on the side. Said if you do that again, and we nearly conceded a couple times from him holding on to the ball, losing the ball. I don't know what he was doing. If you do that again, you're coming off. And in the end, had to come off, put his arm around him, and said a few words. But he had to make that decision. Of course, one of the big decisions was whether or not he was going to take off Matic after he got the yellow card. And then the referee had a word with Maguire, basically telling him, one more, and I'm going to have to send him off. And to be fair, it went a while, probably another 20-odd minutes without making another foul. But the next one, and for me, it was actually needless, if we're going to be honest. Gundogan was breaking away, but there was defenders back, and it's Gundogan. Like, what's he really going to do from his own half? Breaking away. Silly foul. Went against 10 men. I wouldn't say anything really changed that much. I mean, an extra body, of course, you want, but nothing really changed. We were still defending, and Man City was still trying to get through. They had 2 goals disallowed for offside, both rightly so. One Sterling and one Sergio Aguero. You know, we rolled our luck at times, and I guess when you go to Etihad, you have to do that. It wasn't a complete performance like we did when we played them in the league. We're struggling with injuries. No Pogba, no McTominay, no Rashford. Greenwood came off at half time with a very slight knock. I guess it's not worth risking, especially with all our issues. Dan James had to come on, and yeah, we've got a lot of injury problems at the moment, and confidence is low. But you know, we got a win. We got a clean sheet. We lost the tie, which is obviously the main thing. We're not going to Wembley. It will be Man City versus Villa in the final. But I hope that this win, this clean sheet on the night, the announcement and signing of Bruno Fernandes can give the boys a lift, one last push before the winter break. We've got Wolves on the weekend, and one last push. Give the Old Trafford Cow something to go away with for the next 14, 15 days, because you know it's been a frustrating month, a very, very frustrating month. If I just let me look back at our results this month, you know, it's been a long month. If we're gonna be honest, I say 31 days. It feels like about 3 months in one. This month alone, we lost the first game, Arsenal, drew the FA Cup third round against Wolves, lost to Man City in the first leg, beat Norwich, beat Wolves in the replay, lost to Liverpool, lost to Burnley, beat Tranmere, beat Man City. It's been a poor month. Let's be honest, it's been a poor month. The Liverpool Man City games, granted, fair enough, had to beat Burnley, and the fact that we had to have another and obviously we lost to Arsenal, and that's a game that we want to be winning, especially the run we came off the back of in December. That's a game we want to be winning, and yeah, it's been a difficult month, but we're hoping it can end it on somewhat of a high. As I said, got the win on the night, Bruno Fernandes, hopefully in the morning, and we can start February how we want to end the season, and you know, we want to get some players back from injury, get some confidence going through the team. And see where we can end up. But yes, on the night, Manchester is red, but for the tie, Man City take the spoils, and they're going to be going to Wembley to play Aston Villa, and we have to look at other opportunities to win any cups this season, whether that's in the FA Cup or the Europa League. Top 4, of course, is still a target. We need to get some consistency, some runs, some wins on the bounce, and put the pressure on those above and, you know, those below as well. Guys, let me know your thoughts of match, the tie, Solskjaer, anything you want to talk about in terms of Man United in the comments below. Hit the like and share button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon.